Good morning, what is up guys? So Revan here with another fantastic deck video. Today we're going to be talking about Cursola, actually Galarian Cursola V. A super fun deck, and to be honest, one of the more annoying decks probably in the standard format right now, other than control decks. So why this is so annoying? Well, first of all, if you start with Cursola and that's your active, you got Knowing Aura. Knowing, that's how you pronounce. I hope that's that. So as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, whenever your opponent attaches energy from their hand, again, keyword is a hand, because there are decks that are not attaching energy from hand. So attachment from straight from the deck, like with Rillaboom, or attachment from a discard pile with Metal Saucers, do not work with the Aura. But if it's from hand, like with Welder, or just from hand, then for every energy they attach that way, they get hit with 3 damage counters, which is 30 damage, roughly. And then we got Hollow Missile, which is 60 to an active, and 3 damage counters you can spread the way you like. But also we're gonna expand on that idea, because okay, that's an active, alright, but how about our bench? We're gonna have Arctozolt with Biting Whirlpool, so you can stack up like 2-3 Arctozolts, which are doing the same thing as Cursola, but they can be on the bench and they are hitting 2 damage counters, so 20 damage. So if someone's attaching 1 energy, if you have 1 Cursola and 2 Arctozolts, that is 7 damage counters that is being added, right, or hit. So yeah, I feel like that is a great idea, and I've seen many people trying to do that deck, so it can phase those ADPs, Zacians, you know, just like other threats, and I feel like we've finally done that. We were able to pull that off, so you'll see it in the gameplay portion even more with, you know, those quite interesting and intense matchups. So let's take a look at the whole deck. Do you want to go first? Yes, you do. Why do you want to go first? First of all, evolving into Arctozolt, but second hand, Cursola, right? You want to start with Cursola and you want to already start putting damage counts on your opponent as he is attaching his first energy, right? You don't want to give him this 1 turn to breathe. Alright, so let's take a look at the whole deck, because we got only 10 months, 38 trainer cards, and 12 energy. We can say 14 months with 34 trainer cards because of the rare fossils, right? Because they kind of are Pokemon, but they're not, right? You can always discard them, but they do have HP. Like, you get the point, right? You have to go through Rare Fossil to get to Arctozolt. Professor Research Lab, is this gonna work? No, Research Lab is not working because it goes for regular fossil, not for rare fossil. Those are 2 different fossils, as you can clearly tell right here as well, so worth remembering that. So 1 Crobat V, 1 Dedenne-GX with 4 Arctozolts and 3 Cursolas with 1 Phione, so you can actually switch your opponent's Mon. Then we got 4 Crushing Hammers. Again, deck like that has to have Crushing Hammers with 4 Evolution Incenses and 1 Ordinary Rod. 3 Pokégear 3.0 with 4 Quick Balls, 4 Rare Fossils with 4 Switches. This is going to be important because, like, if you look at Cursola or if you look at Arctozolt, you have 2 retreat cost. So retreat cost of 2. So you do want to really be able to switch if your opponent is trying to play around you. That's why 4 switches. 1 Chaotic Swell, that's all you need. We got 2 Bird Keepers, 3 Boss's Orders, again a bit higher number, but I feel like it's worth it. 2 Marnies, 3 Researchers, and 3 Rocky Helmets. Additional damage, right? If someone is attacking you, that's additional damage that it's gonna happen. Just like Horror Energy, right? Additional damage with the Horror Energy. So we got 3 Aurora Energies, 4 Horror Energies, 2 Lightning type, and 3 Psychic type. Why the basics? Well, you can bring them back with Ordinary Rod. That's one of the reasons. And of course, Aurora and Electric, just so you can actually access Crobat's attack, the Dedenne's attack, but also Electro Ball here on Arctozolt. So that is it. That is a whole idea. And now let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's go. I'm blue. Wait, what? I'm blue. Hello, Frau? Yeah. Would you like to go first? Yes. Okay, so it's always either the Dedenne or a Crobat start. I still think that Tamiki is like hacking my game. I still think that. Rema, how's your game going out there? You know what? At least we got a Switch. Okay, so I can work with that. In second game, okay. Got it. Okay, Crobat. So I'm still keeping 2 ammos, which are hopefully gonna work out well. Or not. Okay, pass. So he can do bite, but there's a weakness involved. Alright, so Crushing Hammer, let's go. Research. Okay, I'm gonna try to go here. Alright, so he's gonna evolve. So this one day when I'm playing a deck that revolves around, you know, my opponent having energy, like attaching energy from hand, all I'm facing are Rillaboom's and this nonsense that actually gets energy from the deck. Oh man, it's... That's no fun. No fun at all. Would you like to go first? Yes, please. By the way, Team Skull, can you tell me more about Sword and Shield event and the shiny Cramorant it is? Because there is an event again, kind of like Zeraora was. So I'm just curious about that, because this means I would have to go and buy Nintendo Online. Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't touched Nintendo Switch since like mid-December. I haven't. Oh. I got shivers now. I don't know why I got shivers. Like, it's like a forbidden word, not touching Nintendo. It's like, ugh. Like literally, I said it out loud and I'm like, wow. And then you come to like all my hair here, like, whoa. Is it Zarude or is it like Cramorant? I know, Team Skull, you got the info, you got the details. You're the chef Rob here, as we know, because of the amazing cookery and the cooking that you've made in the Sword and Shield. So, yeah. Always cooking something. And something was always amazing. Cramorant is a spotlight. Okay, because I only saw Cramorant, I'm like, alright, cool. Cramorant. Okay, Sunkern. Okay. Max Riven coming to promote Pokémon Secrets of the Jungle, which is the movie. Shiny Cramorant available. Other spawns, Quagsire, level 100 Cramorant boss. 500k and 1 million victory threshold. Okay, cool. The only thing that kind of bothers me is that I wish we actually get Zarude. But he was only added to tickets to the movies, if I remember correctly, right? In Japan. Let's go with research. It's like the thing is, you know, after a couple of changes, you can clearly tell, like, I can get consistently attack turn 2, a setup of at least one Arctozolt turn 2. The word if we pass the goal. Okay, show me that. Show me the goods. Gold ball cap. Okay, so I don't need that. Okay, so nothing that I need, but I feel like it's cool because there's a lot of players that don't have ball caps in general. So even though there's something that I don't personally need, I think it's a great idea for them to do that. EVV mass gonna be good in it? No, at least it depends on multiple. That was a perfect ending of a game. Wait, let me see. Is there even? Okay, EVV max. Let me take a look at the card and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. We'll get a chance at another shine. Yeah, and I think that's great. Rage quit. Alright, so EVV max. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon it tries to attack, flips a coin, it tails doesn't. Okay. This is like if you want to like get into specific. This is literally a Whimsicott GX. But here you have to attack, and Whimsicott had an ability. So I wouldn't say it's gonna be played heavily. You know, maybe someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go for it. Right? Hello, Fred. Hello, good morning. It was fun. And yeah, I was supposed to play Dedenne first. Because like the problem is that you have to attack with it, right? And the thing is that, let's say you're playing whatever engine you're playing, right? Just to get those energies. 150 damage that it can deal, it's not enough. Like, I would still rather go and play Whimsicott that has an ability that does that. And there's no damage cap. So I can go beyond 150. If that Eevee would hit 200, or like, or yeah, let's say 210, I'll be like, that's gonna be a great card. Like, that's gonna be a insane card. Yeah, right, like, when you set it up, it can be great. But if you're not gonna set it up, well, or, yeah, like, you're just gone, right? You're dead. But you know, that's what rogue deck's supposed to be. They're supposed to be fun and kind of work when you set them up. But of course, you know, they're not gonna compete against those big guys, right? It's hard for them to do that. Okay. Okay, that's one, that's two. I can go for... Like, especially now when you face a deck that actually puts the energy from deck itself, not really from hand, so he avoids you. Like, that is a tricky game then. Okay, Bird Keeper. But you do what you gotta do. Yeah, exactly, right. So I would say this, EV would be amazing if only a bit more HP. Not HP, but damage. Because you can see that with Pikarom. Like, Pikarom, what makes him good is, of course, the energy attachment. But 150 is multiple times not enough. Like, look at the matchup against Inteleon VMAX. You can't one-shot it. Yeah, of course, you say like, yeah, but there is, you know, Vitality Band, all of that stuff. Yes, that's true. There would have to be something that would go with it. Of course, yeah, it's a colorless mod, so you can say, yes, but you can play it with Porygon. But I don't like Porygon, so don't get that into conversation. I just don't like Porygon. So you aren't getting the damage of the Cursola when... No, because it clearly says, like, that's the thing. It only says from hand, from their hand, and it's the same with Arctozolt. It's from their hand. So if they are attaching energy through attack, like Ultimate Ray, it's from the deck, or like Rillaboom, or like, you know, other things. It avoids that whole ability, which is kind of annoying. Right? But he has to attach from hand, and simple attachment from hand already gives him 70 damage, which is a lot. So I'm kind of counting on that. Yeah, like that's why I'm answering. No worries. There's no stupid questions here. Besides the one why I'm so handsome, because I mean, come on, just look at it. Jeans, no. There's no silly questions. I think, you know, it's better to ask than to make, you know, mistake. Right? Like, look at that. Energy on a Crobat, 70 already. If only we had, and there's one card that I wish we had, because you remember Tapu Lele that was able to move damage counters, whatever you liked. That was see, energy attachment from discard pile, again, avoiding that 70. That was, it was a magical swap, miracle something, I don't remember, but that Tapu Lele was amazing. Like, being able to move the energy around. Of course, of your damage of your opponent. Like, on your side, like, there are cards to do that. Like, there's Jinx, right? There's like other things. But being able to move the damage that you've already dealt to your opponent on your opponent's side, that is great. So that's what I'm going with. Like, you know, on your opponent's side, not the other way around. And look at that. Like, he is scared. And I'm gonna play Marnie. Oh, 100%. Like, look at this hand size. No way. Marnie, baby. Let's go. So, Chaotic Swell, Rocky Helmet for additional damage, just in case. And Aurora Energy over here. Okay. So, Hollow Missile. That's a knockout. And the question is where I'm focusing, and I feel like I'm going to just focus here on ADP. Yeah. That's what I was saying, right? The type like that, you know, moves the the damage that you've dealt to your opponent the way you liked. Would, no. No, because Mew avoids damage being dealt by attack. This is ability, this is not attack. And even to put it further, it says put 3 damage. And whatever the attack says put, it's not direct hit. So if I would go with this attack, it says put 3 damage, it still goes around Mew. Because it's just putting the damage, and the Mew actually protects you from damage dealt, not put on the card. So, like, if you have, you know, for example, Inteleon, it says deal 60 to an active, like 100 and something to an active, and 30 to a benched Pokemon, right? But it says dealt, so yeah. So putting damage counters avoids Mew. Okay, I can go... like that. Because I need 5 prize cards, to be honest, so what I want to go for is here. So I want to focus like that. ADP and Crobat. He can't go for Giovanni's Exile, because he has damage on those mounts. Energy switch, so we'll see attack or a GX. I think we're gonna see a GX. Yeah. Fair enough. So I need to draw, so let's draw like that. Okay. So I have 2 Balls orders. So that is my... I think I've won against ADP with this deck. And if... yeah. I feel like I genuinely won against ADP with this deck. That's it. Good stream. Take care, guys. Bye. No, of course I'm laughing, because if it's gonna play Marnie, Stamp, whatever, it's still gonna be hard to pull off. No, it was 60. Fritzy, it was 60. So I do 6 to an active, so I'm... if you connect again back to the game, you should be able to come back to the same game. So try to connect back as fast as possible, but yeah. The game is not really stable today. Why? You just lost, dude! There's Rocky Helmet and like... Aurora Energy. Yes! Yes! Those are the moments you live for. Oh, someone said ADP tier 1. Well, more like it. Good one. Oh, man. That is lovely. I mean, again, for everyone that hates ADP, I think that is exactly what they do deserve. So Rema, tell me what happened. So this means Rema won, right? So no worries. And there you have another fantastic deck that highly recommend to check out, and it's super fun to play, definitely, and it's one of those that can be really irritating and annoying. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching that video. Of course, in the description you have a 5% discount, and it could be purchased on Professor Oak, which does support the channel. The same goes to TCG player code, and you know, any other code that is there. If you enjoy comic books, I do have a second YouTube channel called Just Raven called Snatchku, the same as Twitch, but it's on YouTube, and we're doing comic book reviews and story arcs and like manga and stuff. Like there is gonna be coming a manga time, so no worries, it's coming there. So thank you guys so much. Goodbye, good night, have a fantastic rest of the day, take care. Bye.